Let me tell you a story about a leader that I once had back in my banking days. Someone that I got along well with, we communicated well, we achieved a lot of good things together. I wouldn't say this leader was the best listener in the world though, and I would have regular one-on-one catch-ups and meetings with my boss, and I have to say he always felt a little bit distracted, and I wondered if what I was saying was really getting through to him a lot of the time. Now, I was able to handle that, but you don't want your team or people that you speak to have that impression when they're dealing with you, and that's why I think active listening is a skill that really behooves all of us to master. People love to feel heard. They love to feel like you are taking what they say seriously. And can I tell you this, if you're in the sales world, the more you can demonstrate the skill of listening, A, the more you will learn about your client, but B, the more the client will trust your recommendations because they will feel that you've listened to them. So I've got for you 5 quick tips on how you can practice active listening, and I'll give you a special scenario where you can try it as well. This will be a real challenge for you. Here's the first one. It's easy. Maintain eye contact. Don't be looking around. Don't be distracted. Don't be looking at your watch. Don't be looking at your phone. Maintain eye contact. Pay attention to the person that you are listening to and show them that you're paying attention. If you're taking notes, periodically look up as you're taking the notes so that you're maintaining that eye contact. It speaks volumes for your attentiveness and the fact you care about the individual. Here's the second tip, and it's an easy one. Small non-verbal cues really help encourage the person who's speaking to continue, and again it shows that you have an interest. What do I mean by that? Things like smiling, nodding as they're talking, just those little non-verbal things that just show that you are paying attention. Here's the third one, and it's hard for some people. Avoid interrupting. When someone says something and you get excited about the idea, resist the urge to jump in and go, yeah, I know about that because I did. They're talking, let them talk. Try not to interrupt. Even if you disagree, try not to interrupt. Let them finish their thought. In fact, this is a great technique. If you do disagree with what someone's saying, then not interrupting prevents it from turning into a debate or a circular argument. Let them finish their point. If you disagree, well, you can make your point afterwards. Here's my 4th tip. Ask open-ended questions. If you want to encourage someone to keep talking and you do want to listen to what they have to say, ask them questions based on what they've just said to keep the conversation flowing. They might be talking about the weather, and rather than say, was it hot or was it cold? You might say, well, how did you experience that where you were? And that allows them to keep talking. Simple example, but it really, really works. And my 5th and final quick tip for practicing active listening is genuinely stay focused. Put yourself in an environment where you are not distracted. If you are likely to be distracted, for example, by your phone, put it out of sight. Maybe leave it in your bag or have it off the surface of the desk so it's not there mentally distracting you when you should be giving someone the full focus of your attention. Now, active listening is a skill that, in my opinion, it's a bit of a dying art. So if you can be great at it, you will stand out as someone who is interesting to communicate with, and people won't even realize why. They won't realize that magic trick that you're practicing, which is that skill of listening. Now, I promised you at the start of this short video that I would give you a great practice environment. If you want to be elite at active listening, I'm going to set you the hardest challenge of all. Next time you are in an aircraft and the cabin crew are doing the safety demonstration, the masks and the exits and all those sorts of things, put down your phone, put down the notebook, look up, listen to what they're saying, and actually pay attention to them. Now, they've gone through this demonstration 100 times and they may look disengaged, but you shouldn't be, because you know what? If something bad happens on that plane, they're the person who's going to save your life. Active listening, an amazing skill, worth practicing. Remember my 5 tips.